lock in. The sound is about to cut out. Just kidding. Time to lock it in. What the fuck is on me? I don't like that. Alright. We back. I do not remember exactly where I left off. Somebody is at the... This is not the door. Okay, we're on day 3. And somebody is at the door, so we just go ahead and answer. Oh, hey, it's this guy. It's the same dude that's in the thumbnail. Look at that. Alright. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? Despair gives courage to the coward. If it gives courage to a coward, then in that sense of the word itself, he cannot be a coward if he has courage through despair. Now get off my porch, bitch. So, you alone? Not anymore. I'd say I got as many people in this house as you have teeth in your mouth, buddy. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. That incited so much depression in him that he created bags worse than Itachi's from Naruto underneath his eyes. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. See you later, buddy. Appreciate you visiting me. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. Why? Is it because somebody died in my house? Could that have something to do with it? Yo, what's up, engine? Bro said beep. Appreciate you, engine. We out here. Turn that down a smidgen. I don't understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn, right? Didn't she just say something about a Leo rising? You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depth of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Who the fuck brought this hoe and why is she talking about astrology? Yo, we do need Duffy, for real. I'm not letting her in. I ain't about to get my head chatted off. So you're not interested in working on yourself? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, more or less. You need to work on that mouth because it literally looks like you're smiling upside down. It's a little bit odd. Matter of fact, I'm almost positive you could flip your whole face upside down and it would make more sense than it does now. No interest in becoming a better you. What a tragedy. The only tragedy here is that face. I shall make sure to manifest you a terribly explosive bout of diarrhea. Wow. She got a pentagram necklace thingy? Yo, it's One Punch Man. What? That's crazy. So we meet again. I've never met you before in my life, buddy, but alright. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with divination. What is with all these weird people coming to my doorstep? That's 2 people back to back that think they're fortune tellers. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Oh, never mind. I'm the fortune teller in this story. Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? Buddy, I have not been able to follow a single thing you've said, to be honest with you. It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I just need you to list, like in layman's terms, lay that down on me. Yeah, for real, Engine. Huh? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Okay, well, you were right about one thing. It did in fact sound strange. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Please do not come back until you're ready to talk like a normal person. Nobody else is coming to the door tonight, chat. That was it. That was all of our visitors in one go. I'm working, so I'll be half focused, but I'm listening. I got you, Engine. I appreciate you being here. All right. You have a soothing voice. I think that's why I like watching too. Well, I appreciate that, Engine. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA. Oh, hold on. My face cam is low-key in the way right here. Let me move that because I noticed that from the last time. Boom. We'll set you right there. Yeah. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Okay, cool. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. All right, cool. So we've got a new visitor symptom, chat. And we also, actually, if you look up there in the top left-hand corner, we also have more energy, so we can do more tests to more visitors. The sound is going to cut again because, low-key, I want to move my camera again. I'm trying to figure out like the best place to put said camera. We'll try to put it here and see if that doesn't get in the way. How we thinking? I think that's good right there. We'll see if that gets in the way of dialogue, but it should be good up here. All right. Now, what do we have to do here? Okay, so somebody died yesterday. That was the thing. If you guys missed the last stream, if you guys missed the last episode of this, somebody died yesterday. One of the 4 people that we let in. I don't know if the body's still here. It was the dude who was in here. I don't think he was an important character, but he is dead. So there's... Oh, and we also shot somebody. I see the bodies have cleared themselves out. But yeah, we shot somebody. And they are... So that's 2 deaths now that we have, and there's only 2 people inside the home currently. It's good. Okay, I got you. Oh, we can check ourselves for symptoms, chat. That's cool. I didn't even know this. Wait, so I can become a visitor? So it's like a... Wait, how does that make any sense? If I can become a visitor, does that not mean that it can be, like, contracted? I don't know. I do not know. Let's look at my eyes, chat. Yeah, we got beautiful green eyes. Look at us, man. Just like in real life. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. All right, well. All right. Let's go chat with the little girl. Well, I mean, I guess she's not little, she's like a teen, but a preteen. I want to check her because in the last episode we didn't get to check her. We did check the dude sitting at the table, and he does have perfect teeth, which is a symptom of being a visitor. So potentially he is a visitor, but we need to do more tests on him before we're sure. We're gonna do one test on her and then another test on him and see if he checks off. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with, old man. Let me see those eyes, kid. Watch those hands. One wrong move and you're losing an eye. I mean, does that count? Her eye itself is red. It's almost like she has the Sharingan, but like the whites of her eyes are still white. You know what I'm saying? This game is confusing, bro. It does that shit on purpose. All right, now we're gonna test you. We've already seen your teeth, so let me see your eyes. All right, he's a visitor. I'm gonna shoot him, chat. I'm just letting you know beforehand. And the reason why I'm gonna shoot him is because he has perfect teeth and he has blood red eyes. That's 2 of the 3 symptoms that we know we can check for. So I'm gonna just put him down. I know that red eyes are a sign, but this is just the same damn skin condition as everything else. Forgot to tell you, sometimes my eye twitches. It's all from the same damn thing I was born with. I've already said it, it's from the disease. Lord have mercy, chat. There was a flash on the screen there after I shot him. I don't know if that means he was or wasn't a visitor, man. I don't know. I cannot tell you with certainty. RIP to him, though. Let that be a lesson to you over here, that's what's going to happen to you if you end up being a visitor also, by the way. I'm not afraid to shoot a kid. Anyways, is that all we can do? I guess we could call our neighbor, see how he's doing. We called him yesterday, but let's see what he says, if he says anything different. What's up, neighbor? You like the game music? I do too, actually. It's very soothing. Hey, neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murderers, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on the tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Really? Where did they take them? Good thing they didn't take your daughter. We'll say good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell am I ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Where'd they take your tenant? Hell if I know, they said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get to a safe place. I'm not gonna ask him what FEMA is because we know what FEMA is. FEMA is just like the... Oh, I'm skipping stuff. Hold on. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. Lord have mercy, chat. Don't put that on me. Don't you put that evil on me, bro. I'm so not the person to be looking after somebody else's kid, man. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. Lord have mercy on my soul, chat. Lord. Okay. I knew I could count on you. Alright, gotta go. Stay strong. I promised, chat. I promised. I shouldn't have, but I did. Alright. Day 4. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Huh. Okay. Hang on. Let's check out the radio, too, before we go. This is extremely loud for some reason. So I'm gonna turn that down. It's time to believe in a program, Mysteries and Government Conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and a respected employee of... Hurry up. Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. The government done got to him, man. I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Okay, well, we didn't get anything then. Turn that back up. We'll leave that about there. Good deal, good deal. And I don't think... I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Bad memories of what? You rolling over because you were sleeping too hard and you bonked your fucking head on the nightstand? I don't understand. You were snorting lines of coke off the nightstand before going to sleep or something? That's a bad memory for you? How do you have bad memories of a nightstand? Anyways, we went to sleep, chat, so it is now another night. Another night for new visitors, new people, and new information. Let's continue. Oh, yo, it's a FEMA guy. Uh-oh. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with residents. Are you alone? Why should I trust you? I guess that's a fair point right there, actually, because, like, what's stopping the people, what are they called? The visitors. What's stopping the visitors from just dressing up in FEMA gear? I could show you my credentials if it'll put you at ease. Anyways, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? I mean, I guess it makes sense that they would be in protective gear, because if this is like a contagion, then of course they would be. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. What happens next? Does FEMA have a plan? Does FEMA have a plan? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. Chat, there's nobody left in the house. Breaking Bad referenced? Yeah. Dude, chat, there's nobody left in the house. They're gonna take the kid. That's the only person in here. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? So should I just wait here? Something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Yep, see, they took her. That's the kid that we just tested a minute ago. There's nobody in the house, chat. We are technically in danger here. Lord have mercy. Bro looks like a police officer. Can you help me? I'm not from around here. How'd you even end up here? What's the problem? There's been a mistake. I can't get out of the city. Airport shut down, trains too. You picked a hell of a time for sightseeing. You really have nowhere left to go? Yeah, I got that. Believe me, if I'd known what would happen with the sun, I'd never come. But I'm here now and I can't afford a hotel. Please let me stay with you. I gotta have somebody in the house, so I'm letting him in. Because I'm, like, another thing with this game is that, oh, fuck. No. This is the neighbor's daughter, by the way. For those of you that don't know. What happened? Yo. I knew the second I saw her crying right there, bro, that her dad was dead. And especially after getting off the phone with him just a minute ago, and he was like, if anything happens to me. Man. And I just let somebody in the house too, and I have no clue if they're a visitor or not. Why did they do that? Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Just like in front of you? Now our house is on fire? I gotta let her in, Chad. I have to. I promised him. What a heartbreaking story, bro. Wow. Okay, yeah, you're not coming in. Why would I ever let you in? I mean, what, you think I'm stupid? You open or not? Do you know the bald man? What do you want? Too many questions. Yes, I literally asked you one. How was that too many? You're on my front porch, by the way, just so you know. Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? How'd you find my house? Sea City? Lived there. Saw your house? Walked over here. Not hot here. Okay, well, she is a woman of very minimal words, but she gets her point across. Did someone send you here? You remind me of someone. No, I ain't feeling this response right here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Please, for the love of God, whatever you do, do not start dancing. If you start breaking a leg out here, I'm skedaddling. Maybe I dance. I'm ball arena. Well, you decide what we do. Okay. Man, if all these people look crazy, I wonder how the player looks. Yeah, for real. Well, I think we can actually see ourselves in the mirror at some points. I don't know what our full picture looks like, but yeah, that is a good point there, Engine. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I kind of have to let this person in because the bald guy said that the cat must come in. So, and also, if that cat gets to stay here and I can just blow her shit off, that's what I'm gonna do. So come on in. Oh no, I fucked up actually. If I get this kid killed, if I get the little girl killed, I'm rage quitting. That was a bad choice right there, chat. I shouldn't have let that first guy in. I should have skipped. I should have just took the chance. Because here's the thing: is if these two are visitors, they're gonna kill the little girl. They're gonna straight up murder the neighbor's daughter. Doesn't that mean she's bad to have pure white teeth? It does. Yep, and her teeth look pretty perfect right now. Her eyes don't really look any... I mean, I don't know, man. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Did I let them in or did I tell her to leave? I don't know what I did, chat. Lord have mercy, I don't even know what I chose. If that girl dies, bro, I'm gonna be so upset. You're gonna see me cry live on stream. You said come in? Okay. All right, well that's what I wanted to do, but what I'm saying is that if I get the neighbor's daughter killed, I'm gonna be upset. An entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Okay, so whatever that pale thing is, bro, it's dangerous. Buddy does not play around. I found that dude's head, by the way. You know, the guy's head that was missing a second ago that we saw laying on the ground out there, the body of the massacre. There he is. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Buddy is mogging me, by the way, just from out there. He's aura farming with a soldier's head. He's like mocking me. Man. Yo! Cat action. The cat has brain damage upon further investigation, chat. Yo, Duffy's in the chat. Look at that. I just rhymed accidentally. Yeah, but this cat has brain damage, chat. Its eyes are a little Rick and Morty, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's look out this window right here. R.I.P. neighbor, man. R.I.P. neighbor. Man, tragic. Your neighbor's house, which had just been painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing, even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Well, we know somebody lived because the daughter's in here. Thank God you're here because I'm working. I need someone else to talk to. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Duffy? Appreciate you coming through, brother. So to catch you up on some events that have happened here, we're about to go into day 5. We were on day 3 when we ended last stream, so you've only missed 1 day worth of the game. We've got a cat. We've got a cat in here now, as you saw when you joined. So we've got a cat. We've got 3 visitors. One of those visitors is the neighbor's daughter, because our neighbor is now dead. And she came over here crying because her neighbor's dead. This dude killed a bunch of people outside also. And yeah, don't have a clue. Whatever else is going on from there. We got to go to sleep though and pray to God that the neighbor's daughter does not wake up dead. You hope Silent doesn't forget us when he's famous. Buddy, I don't think there's a future where Silent is famous. However, even if there is a future where Silent is famous, he will not forget anybody. That is a solemn promise. But I don't think there's a future where Silent is famous. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. Hell yeah. Now I get to inspect people's smelly ass armpits all game. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes, Duffy, we just unlocked a new one right here, hairless armpits for visitors. Red eyes, perfect white teeth, and dirt under your fingernails. So we have 4 signs now that you're a visitor, right? FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Blah, blah, blah. It is daytime, and it did not say that somebody died in the night. So, all right, here's our neighbor's daughter. Man. Tragic right here, bro. Yeah, so the neighbor from the start of the game, this is his daughter. He's dead. This is her. She is her. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong when they said, Lord have mercy. The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. That is such a sad, tragic story right there, bro. I am not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the neighbor's dead as hell. So RIP to his phone number. That's the only thing we have left to remember him by. What the hell is this? We have a basement? Oh, we're growing potatoes down here, brother. Good Lord. Okay. Well, this explains where we, how we don't starve to death, but what the hell is the point in this place? Can we harbor more people down here? Yo, the little girl needs to come down here and just start hanging out. This is gonna be her room. Visitors got him, man. I don't know, it's just the lore of the game. Visitors got him. His house is up in flames out there. She ran over here to get safe. This is the lady that brought the cat, by the way. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me, place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty, the rest who care. Okay, her intellect is like, it's making me mad. I'm not gonna lie, the way she talks. Where is everybody else? There's somebody else in this house. But fucking where? Where is the little police-looking dude? Oh. Okay, buddy's just chilling in the bathroom. Bro's face is sunburned. If only I could get out of this place. Where were you planning to go? What's the point now? I'm never getting home anyways. Damn, son, screw it. And screw that whole visitor pandemic. Is it just here or everywhere? I've been planning this trip for so long. Saved up, begged for vacation leave. And what do I get? The trip ended before it even began. Yeah, I mean, that is an RIP right there. Not gonna lie. How late for the stream was I? I was watching the Seahawks game. You've been in here 10 minutes, so like about an hour. We've only been live for an hour. I'm gonna test this person right here. You think I'm infected? I don't know, we about to find out. We are about to find out. Let me see them eyes, cuzzo. Alright, his eyes are normal, chat. Normal eyes. I know his iris looks a little red, but he's just got brown eyes, okay? Good thing I brought my sunglasses. Alright, he passed one test, but that doesn't mean that he is not a visitor. So we're still suspicious on him. I low-key want to test the girl also. The girl. Where's the cat action? Oh, here's the cat. What's up, cat? Meow. Kitty. Pet the cat, pick up the cat. We'll pet the cat. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Probably because it's missing a fucking chromosome. Dang, I feel like I missed so much W-cat action. Absolutely. W-cat action. I'm gonna test the little girl too, if it'll let me. What do you want to check? Let me see your eyes. Okay, she passes the eye test also. So she's good. Why do you look like that? Did you see? You want a drink? Unfortunately, all I have to drink is beer, but help yourself, I guess. I mean, it's not like there's law. And then I'm gonna test you also. Also, I want to check you for... There was just a bug on my desk. I don't know where it went. Those are the greenest eyes I've ever seen. Yeah, for real. I thought the same thing. Let's look at your... I can almost kind of tell you have perfect teeth, so I almost don't want to look at your teeth because I feel like it'll be a wasted energy spot. So what I want to do is I want to look at your eyes. I have things written in pupils, see? Okay, so she's a visitor. Fun fact, chat. That right there is about as red as your eyes can get. Not only is her iris red, but the whites of her eyes are also glowing red. I don't know what to do, chat. Because here's the thing. Here's the dilemma, right? I'm almost certain that the little girl's not a visitor. Okay. I made a promise to keep the little girl safe to her dad, the neighbor. Here's where the dilemma comes in, though. If we have 2 visitors in the house, which we only have 2 other people aside from the little girl, they will kill the little girl. And we will wake up and she'll be in a body bag. And I will have failed my promise. I will have broken my promise. So, I can take the chance and leave her alone because if she, like, it's fine if she's the only visitor. She won't kill anybody. She won't do anything unless there's another visitor in the house. I'm low-key just gonna shoot her, though. That's what I'm getting to. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel? Don't like the red blood. You spill much every hour, every day, yet love it, you do not? Yes or no? I don't know, bro. That what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Golly! Yo, that deleted the whole upper half of her body, bro. That wasn't even a headshot. That we like John Wicked her whole, like, entire body, pretty much. We have the world's strongest shotgun at our fingertips. I killed your future wife, bruh. What is the matter with you? Bro is down horrendously. What was the face that popped up on the screen? It was Vecna. For sure. Vecna for sure. No, so I think now that originally the first person that I killed in this game, the lady that was in the closet with the humpback of Notre Dame, she was not a visitor, I don't think, because when I shot her, nothing popped up on the screen. But since then, I've shot 2 people. I've shot her, and then I also shot somebody else. I forget who they were, but I've shot somebody else, and both of those people, that flash happened. So I'm pretty sure that flash, that face flashes up if they're a visitor. If nothing flashes, they were a normal person. He's my favorite character in this game. Yeah, dude. No, Vecna's not really in the game, but it would be cool if he was. I mean, potentially he could be. Feeling lonely, anxious? Call us now. The perfect conversation partner. But why would I do that? Looks like I won't be picking up any more radio broadcasts today. How can you be certain? Okay. So she's safe for now. That's the whole, like, point that I wanted to make there, was that the little girl was going to be safe throughout this night, because I was very scared that she was going to end up dying. No, he's 100% in the game. Okay, I got you, Duffy. Hey, the cat. He moved. I think the cat's a visitor, chat. I'll be real with you, man. I'm thinking that this cat right here is, there's something wrong with this cat. Oh, man, it's FEMA. Oh, they're coming to take somebody again. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so your team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. I knew they were gonna take his daughter, bro. Fuck. I knew they were gonna do that, man. Fuck. I don't know that we'll see the little girl again, chat. I did all this just to keep her safe, and then they take her. Bruh. Take the fucking sunglasses, dude, man. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. If you are unable to immediately transfer the suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. What? If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, I guess that's another way that we can get rid of Lord have mercy, chat. This could be the end of the game right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. We could potentially die right here. This guy is death himself, okay? If the other person that's in the house is a visitor, we're dead. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I can't do anything. I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. All right, we survived somehow. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That did get a little hairy right there, because if he visits you in any event where there's no one in the house, that's an automatic game over. He kills you. Done. Over with. Okay? If he visits you and there's nobody in the house but visitors, you die. Dead. Over. Okay? The only way that he doesn't kill you is if you have people in your house that aren't visitors, obviously. So that confirms to me that buddy in there, the cop guy, is not a visitor because he's the only one left in the home. Well, that and the cat also. I don't know what the cat's purpose is. I don't know if he'll come. I don't know if he's like afraid of the cat. I've seen uglier in this game. Yeah, for real. So FEMA, Duffy, for those of you who don't know, FEMA is just like the government people. They'll come and they'll take people from your home to do quarantines on them, tests, etc., try to figure out who is and isn't visitors and stuff like that. They'll come and take people out of your house periodically. And that's just to keep like a flow of people, so that way you can't just have like all people in your house that you know for a fact aren't visitors, because they'll eventually take people. Right? So that's just to keep people flowing. Wonderful, the cat's with you. Is this guy again? This was the guy that originally told us about the cat. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Yeah, I already... Matter of fact, actually, her lower torso is still in my, like, whatever room. You can actually have that if you want it. I don't need it. Did you know about the cat? How did you know about the cat? Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? I'm going to ask what's going to happen. I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Fuck. Is he saying that I can't test people right here? Because he literally says for 2 days, testing brings doom. So if I continue testing people, what's gonna happen? Bad things. This does not bode well, chat. This does not bode well. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Are we going to get another visitor? Or is that it? Oh, hey, we did get another one. Howdy! Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live here just a couple blocks down from here. Them yellow fellas gone kicked us all out the building, but never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. I mean, she's just a little country. She's just, you know, from the country, little country blumpkin over here. We'll go ahead and let her in. Oh, bless your heart, darling. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off, God knows where. Yeah, so the yellows are female agents, by the way. Hey, what's up? You are not coming anywhere near me, buddy. First of all, what the fuck? Second of all, bro's wearing... He's wearing almost nothing. He's got a plaid button-up, unbuttoned, by the way. Odd choice, with nothing underneath. And, like... What the fuck are we doing? What a night, huh? You feel it. Pure magic. Yeah, no, you ain't getting out of here. You fucking nuts or what? Aw, don't be like that. You just don't get it yet. Buddy, no brother. My mortgage ain't my problem anymore. It's like I could finally breathe. You've got no idea. And what are you doing out here? So what will you do with those bucks you've saved? Okay, that sounded super sarcastic. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you're gonna let me in or what? You gonna put a fucking shirt on, buddy? Or how about we stop biting our lower lip like you're trying to mog on me or something, bro? I don't like the way you're looking at me. I don't know, chat. I mean, like, realistically, I'm not really against letting him in because there's nobody in the house right now that I care about. How many people do we have in the house? We've got the police guy, or I don't know why I call, he's not necessarily a cop, but he looks like a cop. The cop-looking guy, and then there's the country blumpkin that we just let in. So there's two, and I think that's it. We'll let him in. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. I don't know, man. Maybe I made a mistake right there. This game's lore is crazy, for real. It is well made. The guy looked like he's gonna kill everybody in the house. Well, he might, but potentially this cat will just claw him up if he tries to do something suspicious. But then again, this cat looks like it's about, 7 degrees from being able to know what color a crayon is, let alone how to scratch somebody, so. Let's go to bed. Oh, wait. I don't look that way, not anymore. Wait, can we? Chat, I'm stuck, man. I forgot to look out the windows, cuh. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. It was just because the thing was up there. Yo, that is pretty. Look at that, chat. The Aurora Borealis. Looking at the ruins of your neighbor's home. R.I.P. neighbor. Damn, forgot all about that. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. Damn, man. That is the Mind Flayer, not the Aurora. Potentially. Actually, you might be onto something there. I'm seeing into the upside down. Bro put the soldier's head on a stick out there. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. What happened to Slender Man from last game? He left that. The skull that's on that stick right there, he's the one who left that. He's just kind of stalking the house for whatever reason. There was like a whole bunch of soldiers out here and he killed them all. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of a recent massacre. The massacre I was talking about. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Damn. Yeah, Buddy is a menace, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Slender Man is a menace to society. What is Buddy doing? He's in there talking to himself. Okay. Anyway, can I go down here? No, I cannot. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head nighty-night. Nighty-night time! Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public for their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. They literally have aura, chat. He's gooning in there, bro. What the fuck? Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Literally, aura farming. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a few words from our sponsors. All right, chat. Here we go. I don't like how pale brother is over there. Man. Let me just like recount all the people that are in this house. So there's that buddy. Hey kitty. Meow. Hey kitty. Seems like it actually likes it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Man, that's what I like to hear. Okay. The kitty likes us, chat. That's all that matters. Is there anybody in this room? No. Okay, so we have 3 people in the house. Lord have mercy, the game just crashed. Just kidding. It did stutter pretty badly right there, though. So these 2 people, we need to test. So I'm just going to test everybody once again. And I think that'll be good enough for me to determine who to look out for. This guy I'm still kind of sketched about, so we're gonna test him first. We could be living so carefree right now. Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get those alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with a roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out those loans either. I've already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in and of itself. I wouldn't relax just yet, so we getting this party started or what? No, I'm good, but I don't want to encourage Buddy over here. He might try to take off more clothing. Oh, come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore, probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country? What are the chances that he would say that when the other person in the same room as him is a country bumpkin? I mean, what are the chances? Then why aren't you in your own place? So you just came here to brag? Why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out, still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. So you wander, what the fuck? Holy smoly, I can't read. You just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. Buddy is not a good person, by the way. Even if he isn't a visitor, Buddy he just admitted to being a fucking thief. What, you judging me? I mean, a little bit, buddy, yeah. You have a fucking problem with that? Unclench! You better stop biting that fucking bottom lip, bro. Why are you dodging the question? I just realized I actually don't care. Wait, let me finish. I need to get this off my chest. Can't you see how awkward this is for me? Bought myself a place, and now I'm too scared to live in it. Rented it out to family, used the rent money to cover the mortgage. And now I'm too scared to ring the doorbell. Neighbors said weird stuff's been happening there. They barely leave the place. And yeah, maybe I don't have to pay the mortgage now, but hell, I'm not gonna try to evict them either. But he's a weird guy, man. Top 10 stutters, for real. But he is a weird guy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. The face cam is a little... There we go. All right, oh darling, oh my darling, please don't let nobody in. Why did FEMA evict you? Why did they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Them fellas in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching around barking orders. Why they reckon they are anywhere? What the fuck did I just say? Who do they reckon they are anywho? Bet they don't know jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say, they been knocking on y'all door too? One of them keeps hanging around this place. Yeah. Dag nabbit, ought to rip them suits off and boot them straight into their own pens. The way that this is typed, it really fucks with my brain. Let them see what it's like down here among the real folks. Golly, thank God I ain't gotta talk to her no more. I want to test you. What should we do, chat? I'm gonna take a photo of him just because we haven't seen that. I guess I should button up. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. He said, ah, screw it, it's just one picture. Good? Bad? Fuck if I know, man. I do not know, chat. Fine, let me see what you got. Leave alone for now. I want to test you. Ain't no way a country bumpkin is gonna have perfect teeth, so I'm checking your teeth, lady. What teeth, darling? Go on, take yourself a good old look. Okay, well, you know, right there checks out. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was about to say. So, does that automatically mean that she's not? I mean, surely a visitor wouldn't just come up out the dirt, right? And then just start chewing on rocks to fuck up their teeth. But I don't know, maybe. What, an old gal like me wanting for veneers? So now she ain't no right to live no more. I'm gonna just leave you. I don't like talking to you. You confuse my brain a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I'm gonna test him one more time. So what did we check? We checked his eyes last time because he had the sunglasses, right? So let's take a photo of you. I think that's normal, Chad. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's normal. He doesn't have like any ominous aura around him, and he doesn't have any like dark red spots or dark spots on his person, so I think this guy's clear. My theory is that fish are actually used by the visitors to seek out information from the people that have fish as pets and report that information to the pigeons. I think Buddy has lost it officially. I think the game has gotten to his head, And he has, I mean, he might as well just be hanging his head out of the windows for the sun to be cooking it up. Huh, this film is weird. All right, I think he's clear, actually. I think he's not a we may not have a visitor in the house at all right now, chat. And that's kind of a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. We may not have a single visitor in this house right now. I don't know what the purpose of having the basement unlocked is. Lord have mercy. I thought I fell into the abyss there for a minute. There's nobody down here. Also, we know he's fine because the guy didn't kill you. That is true, yeah, because he was the only person in the house at one point. That's right, yeah, so we know he's... Yeah, we wasted that then. We could have tested one of them twice. Okay, so we know for a fact that Buddy in there is not a visitor. So we're going to leave him alone from now on. We're just going to pretend like he's not there unless he gets taken by FEMA. So our next concern is figuring this dude out, because he's my next suspect of potentially being a visitor. I don't think he is currently, but he could be. Checking quarantine. Unit 32 reports civilian casualties. This is requesting burn team for the bodies. City is coordinated by reinforcements. That is very hard to read that quickly. I have to like skim through it. But we're on day 6, chat. I don't know if that's good. So we're gonna sleep. Nighty-night time. I thought somebody was in my house, chat, bro. I thought that coat rack right there was somebody standing there. Lord have mercy, chat. I'm gonna have to shoot her. More gooning action in there? Buddy. What are we doing? Something's going on in there, bro. Okay, this dude might actually be gooning. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nobody's knocking on the door, chat. Wait. Do we hear that? Nobody's knocking. We don't have a visitor tonight. Panicked people rush to nearby houses, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Really? There's nobody even at the door. Slenderman killed them all? I mean, potentially. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Bro just mowed him down, chat, in cold blood. Buddy is merciless, chat. Wow. What is going on here? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Tonight is a bad, bad night, chat. Somebody wake this cat up. Buddy is gooning for real. Lord have mercy, what happened? Did they nuke the place? The whole world's on fire. Looks like no one is coming tonight. The cat is gonna save you all. I hope so. I don't know. What a weird night. I've never had nobody come through before. Oh, this is a different kind of whoa. We interrupt this program with breaking news. We interrupt this program with breaking news. It's like the Courage the Cowardly Dog shit. Reports of civil unrest are coming from neighboring cities. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed... FEMA forces, that's crazy. Have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. The latest for now. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Special report on the nature of the visitors. Okay. We are on day 7. It is called Township Day. Kitty! Lord have mercy. There's not a thought behind those eyes, chat. Not one. Look at him. Kitty! We can carry him around, chat. Oh, he doesn't like it. Oh, he went back to where he was. He did not like it. I wonder, is there like a purpose to that? Where am I supposed to take him if I pick him up? I don't know. Anyway, so we know Buddy's good in there. What I want to do is I want to test you. So we took a photo of him. Ain't no way Buddy's gonna be this hairy, right? And not have hair on his armpits. Our plant's a real lawsuit waiting to happen. I was supposed to retire soon. Golly. Put them down, brother. Put them things down. Now I've got this thing from the damp sea. Ointments are useless. Alright, he's clear, Chad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have went the whole rest of my life without seeing Buddy lift up his arm, but unfortunately we were forced to witness that because of Duffy. Not gonna lie. But anyway, I think he might be clear, but I'm gonna test him one more time. Let's look at his eyes. Yeah, he's clear. He's clear right there. Buddy he's 3 for 3 right now on not being a visitor. So we're gonna test you also. What should we do for her? So she passed her teeth inspection. She has terrible teeth. He said, oh my bad. I was just kidding, Duffy. She had terrible teeth. So, I mean, we could test eyes. We could take a photo. Hands? Okay, Duffy says hands. Let's check his hands out right here. That one ain't gonna work. Growing old ain't a joy, darling. Lord have fucking mercy on my soul. I mean, does that count as dirty nails? She's missing half of her fingernails. Do people use that word for different things? What word, Engine? Don't even remember what this here sickness is called, but my dang nails keep falling clean off. Hurts like hell, I'll tell you what. I think she's good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because, you know, I guess you could make the argument that she was like, if she was a visitor, while she was clawing her way out of the ground, her nails ripped off, right? But how are you going to dig through the dirt if your nails are falling off? Oh, goon? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I worked at Toyota, when I was a mechanic for Toyota, my service advisor, he said that word a lot, goon. He called everybody gooners. But he didn't mean it in the way that people are now. Like, he would just call everybody goons. And he's like, that dude's a goon. But like, not in the, like, he wouldn't call people gooners in the way that like gooner is known now. He was an old person, so he used it in the old term that gooner is. And I always thought that shit was so funny, bro. I'd bust out laughing every time he said that. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there are different meanings to the word, but yeah, I get what you mean. So what am I supposed to do then? Okay, well, I mean, I'm out of energy right now, so. Phone roulette. Let's try that. Let's try this phone number right here, because this is a new phone number. 891-533. Let's see what this does. You know what we haven't been doing, chat? We haven't been testing ourselves, and we're supposed to do that. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Is this going to be like a really long thing? Because I'm not going to lie, if it is, I kind of don't want to do it, but we'll do it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer. I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them, and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life is simple and the future was something to look forward to. Life, chat. Life. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? Cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. Lord have mercy, this got really personal. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you, with talking about yourself. I'm lonely. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. My father, I hated him. Okay, so either way, we didn't like our dad. Phone roulette should be a real thing. It probably is, Duffy, matter of fact. I think it is, and it's called... Well, that's just the suicide hotline. So, I mean, it's not really the same thing, but it's similar, I would say. I had a tough relationship with my father. My father, I hated him. I'm no longer part of that family, and one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it had burned down. I don't know if I should say that, because then I'm like manifesting that to happen. You know what I mean? I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? All right. Well, that was a little heartfelt moment right there. Let's go check this basement one more time. Who's hiding in my basement down here? I will pull this blicky out. I got the heater on strap, by the way. Silent looks 24. I'm 25, brother. Whoa, a basement. Yeah, for real. All right. Well, I mean, nothing's left to do now except for pet kitty and then go to sleep. Hard to tell if he likes it or not. You were close. You were really close. Yeah, I'm 25 years old. Which is crazy. We got visitors, chat. We're on night 7. Lord have mercy, forehead. Also, his shirt says die. Hey, friend. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know? Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out, debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. So he got kicked out because of a debt collector. But the other guy that we have in here, his whole thing is that debt collectors aren't trying to collect debts right now because the world is ending. Like, that's the whole reason that he's so happy, so... One of them is lying. So you've got a bunch of angry people after you? No, they're not after me, they're after my ma. She was just trying to protect me, never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden, I'll tell you everything, just let me in, friend. I'm good. I don't like the fact that your shirt says die. That's kind of a tell right there. This looks like his name would be Greg. All right, friend, I get it. No hard feelings. Take care out there, yeah? Hope you make it through this shit show. I kind of feel bad now, actually, because bro was actually really nice. Lord have mercy. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing that gnarly things out here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The end of the fucking world, man? I don't know. Yo, he's the weed guy. Yeah, that's the purple palm tree delight dude right here. We need him in these terrible times, for real. The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus, blargity blar blar, or are they just freaking undead dudes? Trust me, dude. The answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? Because we're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. What the hell are you even saying? Do you really have any idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows all that doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are just like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. You're coming in. Absolutely, get in here. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like ever. I should totally make a movie about this someday. I like this guy, he knows what he's doing. I like him. And I don't even smoke, but he just seems nice. Lord have mercy. Bro is either the exact zombie that Buddy was just describing to me, the purple palm tree delight guy, or they're like a burned, drowned victim. Hey, cough, cough. Can you let me in, pal? Why, so you can die in my house? I mean, what? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun, cough, cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, they cough. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Damn. You saved his life? Hell no. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's cough. No helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Actually, let this guy in. I trust him. Like he said, he looked like a burn victim, and that's what he said he was. Yeah. I mean, yeah, to be fair, he did like hit that on the mark, yeah. And his eye looks like it's a little messed up over here, like he doesn't have a pupil, so I guess technically that means that he already passes one symptom. Yeah, come on in, man. I don't think I'll be in your hair too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went out to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. We got another FEMA notice, chat. Look at that. It was actually a good thing to let that guy in. We actually got something out of him. So FEMA notices basically save us from having to shoot people. So if we have a suspicion that somebody is a visitor, then we can give them a FEMA notice, and then the next time FEMA comes, they will take that person specifically instead of taking a random person. So that can kind of save us in some situations to get rid of potential visitors or just people that we don't like in general. And just stop judging how they look. Well, you were the reason he didn't let in the Slender Man. True. True. Oh, buddy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. Rough. Yeah, oh good. Good. Totally something we want to see. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Buddy is, he's out there. The guy's about to shoot you. Yeah, probably. Oh, look. Hey, y'all might want to run, by the way. There's a guy, like, literally within 40 feet of you who, like, is potentially going to shoot you on sight. So, you know, a group of evicted stand by our neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely won't take shelter there. But is there any place left for them to hide? Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Well, my house for starters, but they ain't coming in my damn house. I got too many people in this bug. This game is interesting. I wonder how many endings there are. I think there's like a lot, to be honest with you. I'm almost certain there's a lot of different endings. All right, well, we'll go to sleep. Hey, good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding the incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under an attack from an armed individual. That was the dude with the gun that was standing outside. He attacked one of the quarantine zones. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it is unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Lord have mercy, that's not good. Who is this? Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. This dude has bugs in his ear. Are we seeing that? Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans. Okay, it just says that over and over again. Bro, their broadcast just got hacked. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Huh. Well. Interesting. Hey, look, the surfer bro's in here with him. Okay, I want to test him real quick. What's up, dude? Let's see. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. How should we test, bro? We can do teeth, hands, eyes, armpits, photos, or ears. We can check ears now, so I guess that's one of the things that we just saw on the broadcast was that there's bugs in people's ears. Ears, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, bro has huge gauged ears, but other than that, his ear looks normal. That is very kind of you, Duffy, to store 63 exactly cockroaches in your ear. So you're basically making sure that 63 cockroaches live to see another day. Thanks to you. What a kind individual. Why are they so long? Man, I had rad plugs back in the day. Yeah, you're chill, bro. You're chill. We know the one guy next to him is not a visitor, so... Wait, hold on. I actually low-key want to test myself real quick, because we haven't been doing that when we should be. We can't take a picture of ourselves. Interesting. What should we test ourselves for? Duffy made sure to think of the cockroaches in Africa when throwing away his lunch. Good job, yeah, for real. Let's look at my own armpits. Hairy as could be. Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up, maybe it'll help. Alright, our fingers are clean too, look at that. Alright, and then we let somebody else in the house, didn't we? I thought? No, it was just the surfer bro, wasn't it? No, yeah, we let the burn victim in too. It's so hot. How can you feel anything? That's a bit odd. Everything I had went up in flames. How should we test this guy? Every little bit helps to save the roaches. How should we test this guy? Well, the thing with the basement engine, we should take a photo. Okay. The thing with the basement is that it's covered up by the rug. And I guess like after so many days, it just uncovers itself. I don't really understand why it got uncovered, because nobody was down there when I went down there. But like the first couple of days it was covered up because I know for a fact it wasn't there. And then the carpet is kicked over after so many days and it reveals it. But I don't know what the purpose of the basement is. Not armpits, the hairs will be burnt to a crisp. Duffy has a point there. So he wants to take a photo, so we'll do a photo. Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, so he failed the photo. He failed the photo. So the photo is this aura right here that we see. That's bad. And this black smudge is bad also. He's got roaches in his brain for how'd it turn out. I'm gonna leave you alone for now because you're, even if you are a visitor, you're the only visitor in here. Hey, the dead cockroach is gone. Okay. All right, well. Hospitality day. Look at that. Oh, look, kitty. Oh, let's use the radio. I saw it. Oh my God, I couldn't read what that said. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. But yeah, see like how the carpet is kicked over right here? This, like, originally the carpet covers it. And then after so many days, I guess it just automatically I don't know what the purpose of that is, but it goes over, it gets off of it. Is there an addict? Not that I've seen. There might be in certain rooms. You can't even see the ceiling in there, so. Can't see the ceiling in there. Can see the ceiling in here, but I don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was supposed to be the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a crawl space or nothing, like an addict.